That night, Lumière was as elegant and glamorous as ever. Crystal chandeliers illuminated the lavish dining space, solidifying its reputation as one of Beverly Hills' most luxurious spots. However, behind the facade of perfection lay an overlooked truth, arrogance, and elitism. Through the doors walked a seemingly ordinary man. He wore a worn jacket, an old shirt, and faded pants. It was Tom Hanks, yet no one recognized him that evening. Tiffany, a waitress at the restaurant, noticed him first and immediately smirked with condescension. The calm and purposeful stride of the man meant nothing to Tiffany. To her, he was just another nobody taking up space. Under her breath, she muttered as she approached his table with an air of disdain. Great, another one, probably here for water and something cheap. Tom made his way to the farthest corner of the restaurant and took a seat. Before he could even look at the menu, Tiffany approached with a sharp, dismissive attitude. She tossed her notepad onto the table and, with a patronizing smirk, said, "Have you seen the menu yet? I'm sure you noticed the prices. This isn't your typical diner." Tom looked up calmly. "Yes, I'm aware. I'd like to order, please," he replied softly. Tiffany nearly burst into laughter. "Oh, sure. I bet dining here is just perfect for you. But let me warn you, maybe take a good look at the prices first, just to avoid any surprises." The surrounding patrons began to take notice. Some chuckled at her cutting remarks, while others looked on, impressed by Tom's quiet composure. But Tiffany's mocking tone only grew sharper. Tiffany returned later without taking Tom's order, opting instead to prioritize what she considered more important customers. Each time she passed Tom's table, she made loud, snide remarks. At one point, she said to a patron nearby, "Why do people who clearly don't belong here even bother coming? It's obvious they're out of place." Tom remained calm, patiently waiting, but Tiffany's behavior began to sour the atmosphere in the restaurant. Some patrons looked down in embarrassment, while others found the scene entertaining. As tensions simmered, a sharply dressed man entered the restaurant, the manager. With quick steps, he headed toward Tom's table. His expression shifted as he approached, from confusion to a mix of shock and deep respect. "Mr. Hanks," the manager exclaimed, his tone filled with reverence. "If only we had known you were coming." Tiffany's face turned pale. Watching the manager treat Tom Hanks with such deference, she took a step back in shock. The manager turned to Tiffany with a stern expression. "Explain how you've treated Mr. Hanks this evening," he demanded. Tiffany stammered, scrambling for words. I didn't know who he was. I mean, based on his clothes, I just assumed." Tom stood slowly, his calm voice cutting through the tense silence. "It shouldn't matter who I am or what I'm wearing. What matters is how you treat people. Tonight you mocked me, belittled me, and insulted me. What if someone else had been in my place?" The restaurant fell silent, Tom's words echoing throughout the room. Every customer, every staff member sat frozen in awe. Turning to the manager, Tom added, "This restaurant needs real change. It can't just be a playground for the wealthy. True elegance begins with respect for everyone." The manager nodded earnestly. "Mr. Hanks, I deeply apologize for what happened tonight. We'll take immediate action to address this." Tiffany stood, flushed and humiliated. The manager continued, "Tiffany, this behavior doesn't align with our values. We'll be addressing this immediately." Tom smiled faintly and said, "Respect is worth more than luxury. I hope everyone here remembers that." That night, something more profound than a confrontation took place at Lumière. A lesson was taught. Tom Hanks's calm but powerful demeanor shifted the way the restaurant approached its customers and even its identity. A week later, Lumière reopened with a new slogan, "A place for everyone." It became a beacon of inclusion, proving that true luxury isn't in the chandeliers or the expensive dishes, but in the respect and kindness shown to every guest. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next story. God bless you.